Welcome back, Rankers. Straight into the show this week. Got some interesting stuff that's happened from the show 2 weeks ago. You may remember I did a show on Wikileaks, Aliens and Brumby, and it's got nothing to do with horses. Brumby is a politician. Aliens was in reference to an announcement by NASA, who many thought they were about to announce aliens. I did predict, though, that it was about a microbe living in a very intense environment. And, of course, Wikileaks. Now, that show there on YouTube has had 705 views in 2 weeks, which is unusual for my video. So I usually get about, as you can see there, 200 in a week or something like that. But to get that many views, and the reason for it, it really is quite simple. And already, I'll just hit the back button. Sorry, I'll hit the back button. I just want to show you something. Already, YouTube is saying, do you want to enable revenue sharing on that particular video? That means, do I want to put ads on my video and get some money from it? And the reason for that is that it's had a lot of views in a short space of time. You'll see that there's no other videos up there that ask about revenue sharing. But if we have a look at Google Insights for search, and this is what I'm saying when it all comes down to keywords and your keyword analysis. And the Australian federal government this week launched a website called digibusiness.gov.au, which is helping, it's purported to help businesses get online and make money online. And they've got a section on search engine optimization on this particular site. But one of the major omissions with this site is that it doesn't have anything about keyword analysis. Now, if you're going to do SEO, keyword analysis is the foundation on which you build your campaign. So you've got to get that right. Now, this particular site, you've got to say, well, how did people discover this video? Why has it had 700 views? And the main reason is this YouTube search, is that people are searching for Wikileaks and aliens. Nothing really to do with the show. And if you type in Wikileaks aliens into YouTube, it's #1 for that phrase. So in YouTube. And the reason for that is that there is a rumour going around that one of the cables that's going to be released will have something about UFOs or aliens in it off Wikileaks. Then if we go and have a look at the Wikileaks DNS issues again, like we did a couple of weeks ago, wikileaks.org you can no longer get to. And you'll see here, like a couple of weeks ago, we've got Wikipedia, and then down here this IP address is actual Wikileaks themselves, and then their Twitter account and what have you. But what's interesting, since I did this search last time for the show, we've got major news stories now up here. We've also got what Google calls the update section, which is basically Twitter, and showing that people are talking about Wikileaks on Twitter, and that's just going crazy, that thread. And I'm not suggesting here that you should necessarily hijack an argument or hijack a keyword that's going through a lot of searches. But what you should be doing, if you're writing about something, or if you've got a post about something, or you're putting up a page about something that has a whole audience out there that's interested in it, do your keyword research. Which brings me to Vanessa's question on the Stuart Media page at Facebook. And remember, if you've got a question, the best place to put it, for me to find it, is on the Stuart Media page. So if you just go to facebook.com Melbourne SEO, and you will find our page. But Vanessa's asking about the Google's keyword selector tool. I'm guessing you're talking about the one in AdWords. I don't use that, Vanessa. I use Google Insights primarily. A lot of the crew here will use Market Samurai, which is an excellent tool. But I prefer to do things a little bit more manually. And really a creature of habit. But the search I've done here in Google Insights for search is Wikileaks over the last 7 days. And for starters, you can't believe all the keyword selection tools, Vanessa. They will all tell you different things. The 3 Google keyword selection tools, Google Insights, the keyword selector tool in AdWords, and also I think Google Trends, although I haven't used that for a while, they're all going to tell you very different things and have conflicting information. Like, for instance, regional interest. I don't believe Kenya is doing the most searches for the word WikiLeaks in the world in the last 7 days, unless I'm missing something. Lebanon, El Salvador, Sri Lanka, Algeria. I don't think so. I think that's wrong. However, what you should pay attention to is some of the rising searches, or what they call the breakout phrases. Now, if I wanted to rank for something around WikiLeaks, well, MasterCard, WikiLeaks, that story seems to have come and gone. I don't think it's going to do much else. Anonymous, which is the hacking group that attacked MasterCard and Amazon and all these other sites with denial of service attacks in response to them not dealing with WikiLeaks, that's a breakout. That's up, way up. PayPal, WikiLeaks, once again, that story's a bit dead and gone. Wikileaks Mirror, however, I've got a good reason to talk about a Wikileaks Mirror because I've got one set up and I prepared one earlier. So then what I'm going to do is go and check how difficult will it be to rank for that. Well, a quick search of Wikileaks Mirror, and I'm doing pages from Australia here because the Wikileaks Mirror I've got up is a .com.au, so it's a domain that Australians recognise, a top-level domain that they recognise anyway. So Wikileaks Mirror, I've just done a quick search here. IT news. Now you'll see here the first page that ranks for Wikileaks Mirror with the 2 words together is a news site. Now that's usually a good indication that they haven't done a lot of SEO if it's a news site, because they rely on a lot of, well, they don't rely on SEO basically. Although I know a few people on Twitter who would disagree with me. How can I help mirror WikiLeaks? Well, once again, this is a Yahoo 7 Answers. So I think I should be able to rank for that phrase. So I'm going to go after Wikileaks Mirror in pages from Australia because I know it generates good traffic. I've got something to talk about with Wikileaks Mirror and it might gain some backlinks. So let's just have a look at, this is the Wikileaks Mirror I set up, the DNS mirror, wikileaks.bandwidth.com.au, and I've just done a search here to see in Google how many people are talking about it. And we can see here there's about 114 results. Now, admittedly, probably half of them are from me. Well, maybe not half. But we've got personal blog up here. This is TweetMem. That's just a link that has come out of the social media ecosystem. This is one of our sites, one of my sites. That's mine. That's mine. But these ones down here are not. Sam Guston, this is a guy I don't even know. However, he's on a mailing list that I'm on as well. It's a music and entertainment industry mailing list. It's been going for ages. And I did post something about it up there. I know he's on that list. He's probably reposted it somewhere else. Facebook, that's certainly our Facebook page. This page down here, this is just another scraping site that's picked up someone else who's retweeted. But it goes on and on and on. And Topsy, that's another Twitter scraping site. This is someone's blog here. So I'm not, to be clear, I'm not getting any SEO value out of this particular URL because it's set up in the DNS to go straight to the WikiLeaks IP address. So I'm not getting any backlink love. But if it was about a topic that I wanted to link a page to, then you can see right there that if you hit on a community or in a community that is interested in your particular topic, it's going to get picked up, scraped, repurposed, and all of those things count for backlinks in the long run. So hopefully, Vanessa, that explains a little bit about the keyword tools that we use. But certainly Market Samurai, if you haven't got it, go and get it. It's a great little tool. And it's Australian made too. So, and hello to all the guys at Noble Samurai. Market Samurai, I should say. Noble Samurai is them on Twitter. And that is it for today's show. Oh, one more thing before we go today. Next year, I know I'm sort of getting a little bit ahead of myself here, but in April, businessconnect.com.au is bringing out this man again, David Meerman Scott. And if you haven't seen him, get to see him. He's going to be in Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane. We're going to have some deals for some tickets on that through Business Connect. And we'll certainly be promoting the bejesus out of him because he's a great speaker and has some really down-to-earth strategies around social media for the enterprise, not just for small business. And, we were going to do something on Places this week. We've discovered a lot of things that's happening with Places, but we'll bring that to you next week because we're going to try some tests during the week to see what we can make out of the findings that Jin, one of our developers, has discovered. And we'll see you next week. Thanks very much. Bye.